StadiumDB.com presents English Stadiums – Reality vs AI. Hi there! Have you ever wondered what stadiums generated by artificial intelligence look like? Could the designs it creates be better than the ones we see every day? Check out the stadiums for 4 Premier League clubs whose facilities are no longer so fresh. We'll show you the current arenas for these teams as well as suggestions made by AI. However, take this material with a pinch of salt. Old Trafford vs New Trafford, Manchester United. The most attractive, spacious and extraordinary stadium I have ever seen. As a football ground, it is unrivaled in the world. It is an honor to Manchester and the home of a team that can do wonders. These words were written in the Sporting Chronicle on the opening day of Old Trafford, February 18, 1910. Although the stadium still impresses and is still called the Theatre of Dreams after all, it is already very run down and in need of renovation. Over the years, of course, the facility has undergone many renovations. The last one took place almost 20 years ago. At that time, completely new corners were created in the north of the stadium. Divided into 2 main levels, the new sectors helped unify the silhouette of the stadium aesthetically. In a groundbreaking venture, AI has taken the lead in redesigning the iconic Old Trafford Stadium. Using vast data sets, the AI reimagined the stadium. This modernized Old Trafford seamlessly blends tradition with advanced technology. The facade of the stadium has been refreshed and there is no longer as much disparity between the stands. A stadium for Manchester United has been talked about for a long time. But will any concept be implemented? The changes put forward by AI would at least allow Old Trafford to be included in the list of Euro 2028 stadiums. Currently, modernization work is also limited due to the close proximity of railroad tracks and houses on one side. Anfield vs Scouser Stadium, Liverpool FC. Although the facility has been in operation since 1884, its first user was not Liverpool, but Everton. However, the club did not own the stadium, but only leased it. When it failed to buy back the plot, the Toffees moved out to Goodison Park. In 1928, the history of one of the world's most famous stands, the Kop, began. At the time, it was enlarged to 30,000 standing places, where later for years the most energetic supporters gathered. Significant changes occurred in the late 1990s when, in the wake of the Hillsborough tragedy, all the standing spaces were converted to seating and the stands were remodeled. Liverpool fans certainly wouldn't complain about a new arena, given that Anfield has existed for almost 140 years. It's not just a facelift, as artificial intelligence has taken it a step further. It looks like all the stands are of similar height. The approach to the stadium has been modernized with broader walkways, enhanced landscaping and strategically placed lighting, ensuring that fans have a memorable experience right from their entry. The incorporation of red lighting around the entrances and pathways gives a nod to Liverpool's iconic colour and adds to the atmosphere during match days. The facade of the stadium is shown in several variations, but each has something about it. Especially at night, the new Anfield is impressive. Liverpool fans, what do you think about this combination of tradition and modernity? We are halfway through the video, so this is a good opportunity to like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments if you want to see another part of the AI-generated stadiums. Emirates Stadium vs the Gunners Ground, Arsenal FC. The construction of the stadium was topped off in August 2005 with the external glazing, power and water installations completed by December. The first seat in the new stadium was ceremonially installed the following match by Arsenal midfielder Abu Dhabi. At the time of its opening, Emirates Stadium was the second largest football venue in the Premier League and the third largest in all of England. As well as the huge profits from the sponsored name, the stadium is also known as a model in profiting from the matchday activity. In a short period of time, it has overtaken Spain's much larger Santiago Bernabéu in this aspect. The huge earnings comes at a price, however. Tickets for Arsenal matches are among the most expensive in the world. The stadium has not undergone any renovations since its inauguration. Despite having been one of the most modern football venues in the world in 2006 and aging beautifully, the Emirates is slowly beginning to be time-worn. A new stadium for Arsenal? Why not? Although Emirates Stadium is not the oldest stadium in the Premier League, the proposals for a new facility for the London team are really interesting. The stadium is covered from the outside with triangular scales that can dynamically change color. The whole design features white and red colors. The roof could be slidable, and the surroundings of the stadium would be pleasant for fans. The facility has an oval shape. The stands of this hypothetical stadium match the colors of the club. According to the visualization, not only fans like the new arena, but also Gabriel Jesus, who presents the facility from a height. If the project presented by AI came true in reality, Tottenham would not stand apart from the Gunners even in terms of the stadium. Stamford Bridge versus Blue Lions Stadium, Chelsea FC. Stamford Bridge is a very old stadium as it opened in 1877. It was not until 1905 that the owner of the facility formed Chelsea after Fulham refused to play there for financial reasons. The facility in its original form held about 100,000 spectators. Today there is no need for such a large stadium for the Blues, but the capacity at 40,000 seems insufficient for a club as big as Chelsea. There has been much talk in recent years about a new stadium for Chelsea, but none of the promises have been fulfilled so far. The most realistic scenario is one in which Stamford Bridge is modernized. Of course, this would not be the first stadium upgrade in history. It has undergone them many times, and significant construction work has been organized as many as 4 times in the last century. Imagine this. In an ambitious move, Chelsea FC is unveiling plans for the revolutionary new stadium, designed with the help of AI. Drawing inspiration from Spain's Real Arena, the structure boasts a distinctive blue exterior, echoing the club's emblematic color. What sets this edifice apart is its partially transparent facade, allowing the stadium to glow under city lights and immerse fans in an ethereal matchday experience. Inside, the stands continue the blue theme, providing a sea of color that enhances the club's identity. The AI design also ensures optimum sightlines from every seat, using predictive crowd dynamics to maximize fan engagement. This structure would symbolize Chelsea's commitment to blending tradition with technological innovation, redefining the future of football architecture. This is the end of English stadium projects. What an exciting adventure this has been! Which of the venues would you like to see in reality? Let us know in the comments, and more videos are coming soon, so stay tuned to our channel.